Today we will make revision for grammar. We will start with pronouns. Let us start from the beginning. What are pronouns? As clear to you here in this picture, we have they, it, we, he, I, she, you. We call these subject pronouns. What does it mean? Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. So when you will see pronouns, that means we are talking about nouns. For this reason, you can divide the word pronouns into two parts. Pronoun. So that means we are talking about nouns, not about action. Pronoun. You have in this picture boy or man. His name is David. He is talking about himself. I am David. So if you want to talk about yourself, you will say I. Beginning of sentence. So I here in the place of now. Turn your mic off, please. Ali, how are you, Ali? Happy to see you with us on Zoom. But first of all, you should turn your mic off. Don't open it until I tell you. Okay?
Welcome to talk.
Turn your mic off. Be with me. Thanks. So when you want to talk about yourself, you will say I. I, it comes at the beginning of sentence. That means here I in the place of subject, because we say that the sentence starts with a subject, then verb or action, then complement. So I here means noun. In the place of noun, it comes at the beginning. This pronoun for subject. I, to talk about yourself. When you want to talk about the person who is in front of you, you will point with your finger and you will say you. So for example, you are my friend or you are my student. You, to talk about the person who is in front of you. This pronoun for the person who is in front of you. You. But also for subject. She. When you want to talk about girl, she is my sister. But in your mind, until now, I, she, and you, they come at the beginning of sentence. They come in the place of noun. For this reason, we say for them pronoun or subject pronoun, because they come before action. They are subject. Subject. I, she, you. What else? He, to talk about boy. He is my brother. Or for example, two friends, they are talking inside the class. Kamil or Zuhair. One of them tell me, Zuhair is talking, he tell me that Kamil, he is my friend. So he, when you want to talk about your friend, about boy, he comes before the action, it comes at the beginning, so that means it is subject pronoun. Now I, he, she, you. How many persons now we talk about? When you talk about your friend, that means you talk about just one of your friends. She, that means you talk about just one girl. You, that means you talk about the person, just one person. So these pronouns talk about singular pronoun, one person, just one person, singular pronoun. Because we have another pronouns talk about plural, about the group. We start to talk about pronouns that talk about the group. We are happy family. So when you want to talk about the group of people, not one person, maybe two, maybe three, more than one, and you or I with this group. So I have again group. It consists from two or more, and I am, I myself with this group. When I will be with this group, we will say we. We. That means we, subject pronoun, it comes at the beginning for a group of people. For plural, plural means group, more than one, but I am with this group. Put in your mind, we for subject pronoun for group, and I with this group. So we say we. We are happy family. To talk about this. We have also here group, more than one. We have two, but I am not with them. I am away and I want to talk about them. So I will say they. So they for subject pronoun, for group, more than one, but I am not with them. I am not with them, so we say they. They are married. So we finished for this. Let us move to another one. Be with me, please. We want to talk about another kind of pronoun. Which one? This. Kamil, can you hear my voice? Kamil, turn your mic on.
Yes, teacher.
Can you see this new screen for pronoun?
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
new one. Can you see it?
Yes.
خلاص. Thanks so much. Turn your mic off again and let me start. We finished talking about subject pronouns. Now we will talk about another kind of pronoun. We will repeat from the beginning. We say that the pronoun is the word that takes the place of noun. So the pronouns come in the place of noun, not actions, in the place of noun. It comes at the beginning of the sentence for subject, the same like he, she, or it. The same like she is my sister, it is my hat. So this talk about subject to tell us who did this action or who is this person or what is this thing. So we use she, it, he, I, you. This for subject. What about object pronoun? Now be with me. We have here something different. We finished to talk about the beginning of sentence, about the noun, about the pronoun which comes in the subject pronoun. Now we will move to talk about object pronoun. Object means thing which come after action. So you should put in your mind what comes before the action is subject, but what comes after the action, object. So what comes before action is subject, but what comes after the action, is object. Put in your mind. After action is object. So the object pronoun is personal pronoun to talk about thing or person, but it comes after action. Give the pencil to me. So we have here action which is give. This is the action. Give the action to me. So can you use now here me? We don't say give the action to I. That's a big mistake. Because what comes after the action is give. We can't use subject, we will use object. And the object pronoun from I is me. The object pronoun from I is me. Because I for subject, but me for object. So give the pencil to me, not to I, because I just come in the subject place at the beginning of sentence before the action. But now we talk about after the action. For this reason, we say me. The teacher gave her a certificate. So we have here the subject, which is teacher. Action is gave. We can't say the teacher gave she. That's big mistakes. Why? Because we talk about here pronoun which comes after the action, and what comes after the action is object. So the object from she is her. The teacher gave her. The object from she is her. Again, I will tell you a secret. So you, it will be the same in subject and in object. To the same in you the same in subject and in object. You can use you to talk about the person subject, For example, you are talking with me. And also, if you want to talk about objects which come after action, you will, it's still the same. For this reason, I will tell you a secret. It is right. Let us move to another one. Hanan read it to them. Hanan read it to them. Now it's the same like you. It's come in two places, the subject pronoun and object pronoun. So it here means, for example, book or story, something related to thing. So after the action, we use it the same. So it and you, it is the same before the action subject and after the action object. But now, pay your attention. Hanan read it to them. Them. So that means here we are talking about a group of people. We have more than one person. We have group. And we talk about this group after the action, not before it, after. So this big mistake to tell me Hanan read it today, no. That is disaster to tell me that. Hanan read it to them. Because the subject pronoun from they is them. Them. Them to talk about object pronoun which comes after action. So we will revise again. We will talk about subject pronouns which come at the beginning of sentence, in the place of noun, and before action. So that subject pronouns here: I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. I will explain again for the new boys with us. If you want to talk about yourself, you will say I. If you want to talk about the person in front of you, will say you. If you want to talk about one boy, he, one girl, she. If you want to talk anything, the same like animal or thing, table, cat, you will say it. If you want to talk about a group of people and you, or sorry, I with this group, I with this people, we will say we. So we for a group of people and I with them. They for a group of people again, but I am not with them. So we will say they. This for subject pronoun which come at the beginning before action. Now we will move to talk about pronoun which come after action. After action, object pronoun, not subject, object pronoun for the pronouns which are after action. So if you want to talk about something, so the object pronoun from I is me. You would be the same in subject and object. So before the action and after the action, you the same. You and it will be the same before action and after the action. But the object pronoun from he is him. Him come after the action. The object pronoun from she is her after the action. The object pronoun from we is us. The teacher gives us. This will come after the action. The object pronoun from they, them. The teacher gives them. What comes after the action? Object pronoun. Now we will move to talk about something else. Now I want you to share a new screen. Just be with me, please. Again, Kamel, turn your mic on, please. Kamel?
I'm with you.
Kamel, what can you see in the screen now? What is written?
I or me.
Excellent job. Turn your mic off now. I will start. Thanks so much for your help. So now, after we finish talking about subject and object pronoun, after you understand this point, we will repeat again I and me. Where can we use I and where Where can we use me? When you want to talk about yourself, as we say, you will say I. You will say what? I. I like to go to the masjid. So I, it comes at the beginning of sentence. I, it is subject because it comes before the action. The action here is like. The verb and the action is like. And I comes before, so we will say I. But if the pronoun appear in the predicate part of the sentence, we use me. That means when you want to talk about the pronoun after the action, you will use object pronoun, which is me. Cherry went home with me. We have subject, boy or girl, Cherry. Action is went home. You can't see with I. That would be a big mistake. Why? Because we talk about pronoun comes after the action. The action is went, the past of go. So you will say me, not I, me. He gave the book to me. Again, we have subject pronoun he, it comes at the beginning. We have action, or we have verb, which is gave. You can't see to I, because we talk about object comes after the action, so you must say me. Can you see now we talk about the pronoun which comes at the beginning of sentence before the action in the subject place. So we say I. I was late for the school. Sometimes we can use the pronoun I with another noun. For example, Zuhair and I like to read. Kamil and I like to read. Umar and I love to play. So first of all, you should mention the proper noun. Then you will use the pronoun I. You can't say I and Zuhair. No, it's better to say Zuhair and I. Umar and I, Harim and I. First of all, put the proper noun, which is Kamil, Zuhair, Harim, Umar, Muad. Then use the pronoun I. Muad and I like to read. The TV was too loud for Kamil and me. So now we talk about the pronoun comes after the action. After the action was, or after the verb be was. So we use me. You can also use proper noun with the object pronoun me. So that means, for example, the school was amazing for Shahid and me. So that here they tell us that if you want to use I and me with a proper noun, you can sure use it. But first of all, the proper noun comes at the beginning, at first. Kamil and I, or Kamil and me. Zuhair and I, or Zuhair and me. The same in this picture, Puppy and I. There's first of all the proper noun, Muad and I, for example. Here, sit beside Mustafa and me. So the proper noun with the first. You can't see sit beside me and Mustafa. No, Mustafa and me. So the proper noun at the beginning. So I think we talk now. We finished talking about them. Let us move to talk or to answer something different. So we will make new share now. Zuhair with me or not? Omar, turn your mic on, please. Omar, turn your mic on. Omar. Yeah, Omar.
I turned it.
What can you see on the screen? What do you have on the screen?
Grammar revision.
Amazing. So you will start with me the first one.
Yes.
Sorry. Now, I will answer for you the
Teacher,
first
it is
question.
any booklet.
Don't bring anything at all. Just be with me. I just want to know if you understand or not. Be with me just, okay? So I will answer number 7. And for
Okay.
you will answer with me 8. Let me start. You have here words, underlined words. We will replace them with pronouns. So you will look here to underline words, then you will change them to pronouns. So, number 7, the fire station is busy today. The fire station, we talk about person? Sure, no. We talk about place. The place means thing, and it comes at the beginning, so we must use subject pronoun.
It.
What is the subject pronoun for thing? It is it.
Teacher, it is it.
I tell you that I want to answer this question. Now, answer to me A. Lisa checks the siren. Lisa.
She.
Bravo. Why? Because Lisa is girl and it comes after
They.
or before.
Then and they.
She. It comes after the action or before the action? Before. So it is in the place of subject. Milad, turn your mic on
Before.
and answer 9. Milad, thanks so much for your remark.
Then
Omar, thanks so much. I will give you another chance. Let now Milad talk.
I want to answer.
Hussein, you will answer to me number 10. First of all, let's Milad because I allowed him to talk, okay?
Number what?
10. But let's now the chance for Milad. Milad, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yalla, Milad. 9. Read, please.
Dan and Dave wash the fire truck.
How many persons do you have here?
2.
That means group. They come after the action or before the action?
After the action.
Are you sure? Before the action, they come at the beginning. So when the pronoun which you use it here from subject pronoun for group of people.
They.
Amazing. Thanks so much for you. They must start with capital letter. Now, 10. Yalla, 10. 10.
Yeah.
Read and answer, please.
Mike cooks in the kitchen.
Mike. Mike boy. It comes after the action or before the action cook.
He.
Because we talk about subject, pronoun for boy, so we say he. Safe, turn your mic on, be with me. Safe.
Yes, teacher.
Yalla habibi. Number 11, read it and answer please.
Maya and I, we.
Bravo. Why? Why you use it we? Because we talk about, because we talk about a group of persons and I with them, so you must use we. Amazing job for you, Safe. I love you so much. Faris now. Faris.
Yes, teacher.
Yalla habibi. Number 12.
The air tank must be full.
Air tank. Pay your attention. We talk now about one air tank or about a group of air tanks.
One thing.
Are you sure? Can you say the word tank? Group, because we have S here after tank, and this is for plural. So if you want to talk about a group of things, which pronoun subject will you use?
They.
Amazing job for you. Now give the chance for Sama. Where is Sama?
Yes, teacher.
Yalla حبيبي. 13.
The fire truck. It.
Bravo. Why ya Sama? Because we talk about just one think it comes at the beginning of sentence before the action, so we say it. Amazing, amazing for you, Sam. Now, who also we had with us? Let me check. Layali. 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 Can you hear my voice? Layali. No problem. Hassan, where is Hassan?
I want to answer.
Are you Layali? Hassan.
Yes, teacher.
Hassan, يلا. 14.
Risky talks to the children at school.
Okay. We talk about whom here?
She.
She, because we talk about just one person, girl, and this person comes before the action, so we must use she. Thanks so much for you, Hassan. We will move to something else. Circle the pronoun in each sentence and write one on the line if the pronoun means only one, and write more than one if the pronoun means more than one. So here, you will see which one the pronoun, and you tell me it is for one or for more. I will answer to you question number 1. Then after that, who will be answer me?
Me.
Who?
Me, teacher. I am Faris.
I want the new people. Iman Adil. Who is Iman Adil?
Amen.
Amin, are you with me, Amin? Amin. I'm so happy to see you, Amin. So this is question number 2 for you. Okay? First of all, let me just start with number 1. Then you will complete. The kitten was outside and Given found it. So in the question number 1, I'm searching about the pronoun. I will read word by word. The kitten was outside. No pronoun until now. And Given found it. So where is the pronoun? The pronoun is.
Teacher,
What?
I am Layali.
Habibti Layali, thanks so much. Now we will give chance to
Sorry, teacher, because the
connect, then you can reconnect again. Yeah, I know that.
the problem with the
net.
mic.
No problem, yeah.
Teacher.
Sorry, Amin. So we have here the pronoun it, and it means here one or group, one. So now Amin, answer to me question number 2. Amin. So I think Amin not with us. Who is opening from his iPhone? Who? Or from his iPad?
Teacher, I am with laptop.
Hussein, I'm don't talk with you. I know you. I'm asking about the one who opened from his iPad. Who? Ali.
And yours was.
Ali.
What, teacher?
Are you here? I'm so happy to see you with us today. So Ali, now try to answer to me question number 2. Yalla, search where is the pronoun and tell me if this pronoun means one or more than one. Number 2. Read, start.
Where did he look?
Where the pronoun?
He.
Amazing. He means one or group.
One.
Sure, it means one boy. Thanks so much for you, Ali.
Teacher, which page?
Habibi, just be with me. Okay? Just be with me.
Okay.
Yalla, Ali, again, number 3.
We will ask Sarah.
So where is the pronoun in this sentence?
We.
We. Means one or more?
More.
More, bravo. Thanks so much for you, Ali. Muaz. Muaz.
Okay.
Yalla, number 4. Read.
Okay.
Yalla, read number 4, please.
She asked
She says, Kevin.
even
Yeah.
looked in the yard.
Amazing. Where can you see here the pronoun in this sentence? Where's the pronoun? Where is the pronoun? The pronoun.
Yard.
Yard, the pronoun. Are you sure? Not noun.
No.
Pronoun. Pronoun.
Pronoun.
Yeah.
Teacher, I want to ask number 6. Even.
Let Umar help you.
I want to do number 5.
Umar, can you help Muad in number 4?
Yes.
Yalla, help him. Muad, be with Umar. Which is the pronoun here? She. Because Muad, we talk about things which come in the place of noun. So now here we are talking about girl. So we will say she. And this girl at the beginning of sentence. So we will use a pronoun for subject she. She now, it means one person or more than Muad. Muad, she means one.
What is
She means one person or more than?
more than?
She.
More.
We talk just about one girl. So one.
Teacher, can I answer?
Who? Layali? Yalla, quickly,
Yes.
Layali, because no time. Tomorrow we will complete, inshallah. I will send another invitation. So, number 5.
Will they keep the kitchen?
Yeah.
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Yeah. Where's the pronoun?
They.
Amazing. It means one or more.
One.